All right, so we'll take a look at my January, February pickups, starting with some of the older figures. Commander Bly was number 104 in the red box and part of Wave 24, released in March of 2020. I believe I am now only missing Commander Fox to complete the Clone Commanders. I had Bly sitting in my pile of loot at Big Bad Toy Store and shipped in January with a couple other figures that you'll see here coming up. Darth Vader was number 1 in the Empire Strikes Back line, released in August of 2020 as part of the first wave of the New Galaxy boxing. I was able to pick this up from Nerdzoic after I had my original order canceled by Dork Side. The Stormtroopers are number 2 in the Mandalorian line, again of the new packaging, which was also released in August of 2020. I picked up one of the Stormtroopers also from Nerdzoic, and the other one was from Big Bad Toy Store and part of that pile of loot. And Wrecker is number 5 in the Bad Batch line. He was a deluxe figure released in August of 2021. He was the third figure in my pile of loot that shipped in January. And next we have Koska Reeves, flanked by 2 Brody Rooks. Koska is number 12 in the Mando line, released in August of 2021 as part of Wave 5 of the New Galaxy packaging. I picked her up from Hasbro Pulse. Bodhi is number 6 in the Rogue One line, released in October of 2021 as part of the Rogue One fan channel wave. I picked up one of Bodhi's in store at my local GameStop, and the other one was from Dork Side Toys. And then there's Muddy Mando, number 14 in the Mandalorian line. This is a deluxe figure exclusive to Target, and after several attempts over a couple-day period, actually a couple weeks I think it was, I was finally able to place my order on February 20th, and I actually received it on February 24th. And to round out my Black Series pickups for January and February of this year, a couple archives from Wave 5. These were both released in the fall of 2021. We got Obi-Wan. This is a repaint from the 2014 release. I picked this up from Dork Side Toys. And the 501st Clone Trooper. This was part of the 2016 Entertainment Earth 4-pack. That 4-pack today goes for probably about $250 on the secondary market, so it was nice to be able to pick up the 501st Clone Trooper. I picked him up from Hasbro Pulse, and I think I've got 2 more on pre-order. So I'll put all the as much information as I can into my checklist. Right now I just had the 2021 checklist prepared. Still working on my 2022 checklist. So again, I'll just put the information, and then I will color code each box. So green means that I have the figure. The orange is on pre-order. And I use yellow for a figure that I don't have pre-order that I'm looking for, or that I want. And just going through the 2021 figures that I just acquired in January and February. Just going through them. Again, trying to put as much information as possible. With the 501st here, I've got a couple still on pre-order, so I will only color part of this. So I'll leave the 2 pre-orders still in orange. And we get Obi-Wan documented in. And that's what I do for my Black Series figures. So I don't pre-order TVC. If I see something in store, I might pick it up, especially if it's original trilogy. clones. It's something that catches my eye. So at my local Target, probably back in January, and I saw the Emperor, and the card looked pretty good, so I grabbed Emperor Palpatine, and I'll add him to my collection of TVC, which is, I don't know, I got maybe 20 or so TVC figures. Kenner Figures is where it all started for me. My family and I took a day trip to Vermont a few weeks ago, and stopped at a toy show. And not very much Star Wars at the toy show. A lot of cars, models, die-cast, and so forth. But there was a little bit of Star Wars. I picked up Hoth Leia and a Tauntaun. And the Hoth Leia will go up into my vintage Kenner figure display area. Yeah, while we're at the toy show in Vermont, I also picked up a bag of Power to Force 2 figures. There's probably about 10 or 11 figures that I picked up that I'll add into that collection. Most of my collection is Star Wars based with a big emphasis on the Black Series, but I also started collecting the the Squad 51 action figures. These are from the early 70s. I had these as a kid, not these particular ones. Mine are long gone, but Emergency, the TV show, recently had their 50th anniversary. And I don't remember where, but I saw something with the action figures that brought back some memories. And I started picking up figures on the secondary market, obviously, mostly on eBay. And once I get them put together, the bag has a bunch of parts and pieces. I do have 2 solid figures that are in good shape. I'll do a video on these, a standalone video. These figures are 8 inches tall and have quite a bit of articulation on them, so they're pretty neat figures for being close to 50 years old.